You're about to enjoy an It Takes Three Network podcast.
I hope everybody likes it. I used tofu instead of shrimp.
It's fine by me. I think I've kind of gone off of seafood for a while.
I, for one, I love the tofu. Tofuna, tofurkey, toe bagel, with cream toe cheese. Too much.
That was a valiant effort.
Yay! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
2020.
Oh my God, I can't believe those numbers are like actually on the screen.
I know. And you're not at the eye doctor.
No, I know. There were so many puns this year so far with these eye jokes. And
I had to.
2020 vision, and they were good. I have to give them credit. They were good.
Yeah. I mean, it's there. You might as well play with it.
Right.
Yeah. But welcome back to Let's Talk OC, the OC podcast. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Liz.
And tonight we're discussing Season 3, Episode 5, The Perfect Storm. This episode aired on November 3rd, 2005, was written by Josh Schwartz and Mike Kelly, and was directed by Tony Warmby. The summary. Sandy supports Ryan's life-changing decision. Dean Hess continues his quest to ruin Ryan's future.
Yes, he does.
That's the summary for this week's
Very
episode.
simple, but enough.
And it works.
It works, yeah.
Yeah. The snack for this week was inspired by Kiki and Kiki's Thai cooking.
She went all out for that Thai cooking.
She's become an amazing cook within, you know.
The person that never cooks get takeout every day,
I know.
which financially that's pretty bad, and health-wise probably bad too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but since she's been home since rehab, she's been putting her energy into her cooking.
She needs the outlet, and I get it.
Yeah. So in this episode, she made pad thai with tofu. So I was inspired by that, and we munched on the cashews from Trader Joe's, the Thai, lime, and chili cashews.
They were very good.
Because I was like, I'm not making pad thai.
No, it's not a snack either. It's like a meal.
It's a
you know?
meal. Yeah.
It's a meal.
But these cashews were so good. It was my
Very
first time
good.
having them.
They're very satisfying. First of all, cashews in general for me, they're very rich. They're good protein, so like you don't need a lot of them.
Yes.
And the flavor, I feel like you start out with that like citric, that lime, and then it goes like into heat, which was really nice. It was very nice.
Do you like cashew butter?
I do. I like all nut butters and nuts in general. You know, I'm into nuts, but
She's
not
a
really a
nut girl.
joke, but
Yeah. All right, so let's get into The Perfect Storm. The episode opens with Kirsten cooking. It's morning.
a very fancy breakfast.
Yeah, she is cooking a eggs Benedict blah 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 French.
Yeah, the red
French.
flag already though. When they pan to all of the breakfast, there's no bagels. You just see English muffins, and I'm like, English muffins.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah, and the boys enter, and Ryan's looking for cereal. Seth is looking for bagels.
It's like, Mom,
Yeah, and like you said, there's no bagels, there's no cereal.
nothing. She's like, oh, we must be all out.
We're gonna try something new.
That's it. And they're both looking at the breakfast, and they're like, what am I supposed to do with this? How do
Yeah.
I eat this? This is too fancy, Mom.
And Kirsten tells Seth, you know, you're going to be going away to college next year. You're going to be trying new things. I think you should have an open mind to this breakfast.
Right.
And Seth's like, you don't mess with a man's breakfast.
You don't. Maybe try a new lunch, a new dinner. But when you get up, you initially you have like that go-to coffee, bagel, whatever it is, and you're looking forward to it. It gets you up going in the morning, and then it's not there, and you have to like sit down and like actually have a breakfast, and you have to cut it, and it's not fun.
No.
I get it, but
Yeah.
it looked delicious.
Remember when Julie created
that was
or
so
made
funny.
Eggs Benedict for Caleb?
For Cal, yeah.
It's like 2 references of the Eggs Benedict.
Yeah. It must just be like what Josh thinks is like a fancy breakfast.
It is, though.
It is. It is. You got to make that hollandaise sauce, which always grosses me out. I'm not a big fan of Eggs Benedict.
It's very, very
It's
rich.
very rich, and I like my eggs very hard, actually. I don't like a poached. I like a poached egg, but I like a hard poach. I don't like that runny,
I love a runny.
yolky. I feel like in the last 3 or 4 years, I just don't really eat eggs in general. I just don't like them anymore. Your taste buds change, I think.
They do. And if you have a bad food experience
Experience
just once, it can really turn you off.
Definitely. And eggs are like a little tricky
Definitely.
because they're not meat, but they come from an animal. And so you're like, there's a fine line of what could be gross about this.
I mean, Liz is shimmying right
sorry.
now of like you know what I mean? And I do.
Teeter-totter.
Because I don't eat meat.
Right.
And then when I started eating eggs again, I was like, oh.
It's kind of weird.
This is weird, but at least they're not fertilized. But sometimes you find things in yolks that I've seen.
Yeah. I know. Not trying to steer you guys away from eggs. People love eggs.
Yeah.
I'm just not particularly a particular fan of eggs.
Yeah.
But
Seth and Ryan don't seem to be a fan of eggs.
they don't
either.
Not at least Benedict. I don't know.
While they sit down and they're poking at their eggs Benedict, Sandy enters and he's like, wow, it smells really fancy
Fancy in here.
in here. And he gets a phone call and he looks at Kiki and he's like, oh, hello, Dr. Kim. Oh, hey, Dr. Kim. Because we've only been dealing with Dean Hess
Yeah.
since for the past couple of episodes, we haven't seen Dr. Kim.
Right. And who is Dean Hess's boss?
Well, that's kind of what we learned here in this episode is Dr. Kim is ultimately in charge.
She's the head.
Yeah.
So
He's just the dean of discipline.
Right, he's a dean of discipline. So she's just taking what he says
to a lot of consideration.
And is like, yeah, you can call the shots with these particular students. We don't know what he's been doing with any of the other children. Doesn't seem to be
Nothing.
that he's doing anything. He has it out for these 4 children, but she's letting him call the shots.
Yeah.
That's technically not his job.
Right.
So,
Yeah. But she's calling to let him know that Ryan is allowed into Harbor. He's allowed to come to the college fair because it's a public event.
it's public.
Yeah.
Just like we know the carnival is public, right?
Right.
But that was a whole big to-do anyway.
Yeah. And so the boys, they seem a little worried
Yeah.
and they go off to school because Ryan is homeschooled. He can drive Seth to school and Kiki and Sandy talk about it. And they're like, listen, Ryan is allowed at the college fair. However, the dean put a note.
In his file.
Right. He's trying to make his life a living hell.
Something to the effect of he has anger issues.
He has a past of being a he has pathological violent behavior.
Yeah. Which, not good.
Sandy and Kiki know, hey, okay, Ryan has a past.
He's not perfect.
He can sometimes be violent, but he's not pathological, and he's not evil. It's just, it was unfortunate. And yeah, he should pay for what he did, which he is.
And yeah, Sandy admits to that too when he sees Dean Hess at the fair.
Yeah.
He says, we understand what he did and he should be punished for it.
Yeah.
But you're punishing his future and beyond.
Right.
That's not fair.
But Dean Hess is a dick.
He's a dick.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just so smug and I just want to see his face. I just can't.
Yeah. Before we go to the fair, we shoot over to Marissa and Summer. Marissa's been staying with Summer
This is cute.
because they were kicked out, as we saw last week.
Right. She's not living with Julie.
Yeah. And it's really cute because Summer apparently only has one small mirror in her room.
In her entire house. They could get ready in different places.
Or in the bathroom.
Right.
But they're trying to get ready and put on eyeliner. And Summer's like, okay, we
funny.
can work this out. Summer's so short.
Yeah, she's like, you're much taller than me, so you can, we can work it out in the mirror.
Yeah. And so they stack
It's cute.
and they're doing makeup. And, Marissa apologizes for being there. And she's probably so sick of her being there. And Summer's like, well, it makes me miss you less because you're not at,
You're not
at school.
So it's true. They're not getting an overabundance of time together.
Yeah.
So she cherishes this.
Yeah.
It's just sweet.
And Summer invites Marissa to the college fair. She's like, I'm going to this college circus thing with Seth.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what it's called.
You should come. And Marissa's like, well, no, because I'm not even thinking about college.
Yeah. It's the last thing from her mind right now.
And Summer can't even fathom the fact of how is college not on your radar?
Yeah,
You're a senior. Yeah. But Marissa says, oh, I'm homeless. I'm in a different school.
I have no money. So college doesn't seem like a viable option right now.
Yeah. While she's sitting on the bed talking to Summer about the college fair, she gets a call from Julie.
Sunbathing.
I love this
This
scene.
is really funny.
Because we have a tight close-up.
Right, you're like,
Julie's
huh,
face.
where is she like
Yeah,
relaxing?
her pool attire. She's got like this giant sun blue hat. And she's just calling to check in. And she's like, Kirsten's hooking me up with a couple places to look at. Can you just hang in a little bit longer?
Right.
And Marissa says, I think I'm starting to wear my welcome. She's like, it's just a little bit longer. We're going to be okay. But Marissa can almost hear the worry because she asked, like, is everything okay?
And Julie's like, nah, we're
It's
good.
fine.
We're fine.
It's fine.
That's sad. I mean, they aren't able to live together right now. So I feel like they don't even see each other at all.
Yet,
They're just catching up via phone.
Yet I feel this is the best.
The best they've been in their relationship, though.
In so long.
They need a little distance to be
Yeah.
on good terms, like fully on good terms.
And Julie hasn't been so controlling over Marissa
Right.
because there's so much shit going on.
Yeah, she's
in
got
the
other things
background.
to deal with.
Yeah. So she hangs out with Marissa and we zoom out and there's just a guy getting arrested.
Right in front of her. Like
Yeah.
knocks her
Yeah.
chair across and she's like, what the hell? He's like, I'm sorry, miss.
And we pan out that she's sitting by the
She's still at
motel,
the hotel,
pool,
yeah.
which looks
Gross.
disgusting.
But she's got some good sun there, that one spot.
Oh, yeah. She's still getting her tan on.
She's got to look good.
She's gotta
By being
look good.
poor, you know?
Yeah.
We all should.
Yeah. So we shoot over to school and we see Taylor in the corner texting on her sidekick.
And Summer's like, I know what this bitch is doing.
Yeah. And she's like, ooh, you are so naughty.
Naughty.
N-A-W-T.
Ugh.
That's what Taylor writes out.
So gross.
And Summer sees Taylor texting and she's saying all these things like, oh, I know, like, who's she texting? And we finally get confirmation here that Seth doesn't believe
He doesn't
Summer.
believe her.
So Summer tells Seth, we don't see that happen.
Right, at the party. The dance, I should say. Last episode.
He doesn't believe her.
No, what a disappointment.
I know. He's like, maybe, you were in a rage blackout. You wanted to
You
see
saw
something that you thought maybe was there.
Right. It was dark. You probably just made it up because you want to see that so bad, because you want to get Dean Hess and Taylor in trouble.
Yeah. But
But he doesn't believe her, and that sucks.
I know. We shoot over to Newport Union, and Marissa brought Ryan to lunch.
Yeah. They're awkwardly standing at the end of the table.
Yeah.
And he's getting reacquainted with everyone. Johnny, he's like, oh, yeah, nice to see you again. Sorry, I was such a dick last time. He's like, oh, no problem. If it was my girlfriend, I understand. If a strange guy was, close quarters to her, I get it.
Yeah.
So they bind over that. And then finally, Casey is like, do you guys want to sit down? I'm like, finally. They're just hovering over the table like, we're holding lunch here. Can we sit?
And I'm sure Marissa has eaten lunch with them.
Right, she doesn't
every
sit.
day
Like
since.
she probably could have just slid in and like Ryan would have followed suit, but it didn't happen that way. It was just
Yeah.
awkward. It was funny.
And they're wondering why Ryan's there. And he's like, oh, I'm doing the homeschooling thing. And
Like,
Marissa's
I
like,
thought that was only for like
like what, Christians
Christians,
and hippies?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And Marissa's like, well, he did punch the dean of our old school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Casey's like, hey, Marissa, let's go get frozen yogurt.
She's not subtle about it.
No. And Marissa's also like, okay, whatever.
And she's like, Chili, come hold our trays.
And Chili's
What?
like,
He's like, what?
Yeah. But
She
Casey,
wants them to bond.
she makes a good point. Like, as soon as our boyfriends bond,
We'll be fine.
the easier this will
Yeah,
be.
everything will be good.
Turns out that Johnny and Ryan went to similar middle schools, grew up in similar backgrounds.
Yeah, and like they played each other
In football.
In football. Yeah, it was nice. They had some things in common.
So we're like, okay,
Mhm.
this is good. This is good. Back at Harbor,
Summer, she's killing me.
she's
being the detective.
stalking Taylor.
And you think she's doing a good job, but then Taylor turns around and is like, excuse me, I've been watching you watch me pretty much all morning. What are you doing?
Yeah, she's like, first I thought this was cute.
Yeah, but now I know you're stalking me.
Yeah, and Summer comes up with this really, really funny story. tries to scare her a little bit. It's like, oh, well.
It's well thought out.
It's well
I think.
thought. Yeah, she brings up how she's knows something about Dean Hess. She saw him kissing someone, and it could be maybe sexual harassment.
Right.
And so Taylor's eyes are like, oh my God, who'd you see?
Right.
And she's like, oh, I saw him kissing Mrs. Applebaum, who's the volleyball coach.
Yes. And like my eyes didn't deceive me. I could pick her out of a lineup. I can't get her face out of my head.
Yeah.
She's like, it's definitely her.
And Taylor's like, you're lying.
She's like, I'm definitely not. So that fires Taylor up. And she's like, shit.
Yeah.
He's going with someone else.
Yeah. I know, which is good.
Smart.
Stir the pot.
Yeah, I like that. Other things I have gripes about, I'll get into them later.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Summer has a plan, but at this point, she's not sure which way we're going to go. So this is a good start to the plan.
No, it is a good start. I agree.
Yeah. Back at the Cohen residence, Kiki is having Julie over for some lunch and discussing places to live.
Yeah.
So she's showing her condominiums, and Julie's like, aren't
for
condos
old
for
people?
old people? Which we've grown up in condos our whole
right.
life.
But I guess in Newport, you
Yeah.
don't live in a condo.
Right.
Especially if you have a family and everything, you get a house or,
Like a beach house or something.
A big house. It makes
Yeah.
sense. So she wants her to invest. She says Kiki feels that it's a good investment for Julie. And here I am like, I know Julie she got no money.
But Kirsten doesn't know that.
I know. She doesn't. So like to me, I'm like, Julie, how could this possibly end well for you?
Yeah.
And then my other thing with Charlotte too, I'm like, wait, if these people have like, I get like maybe they have a little money,
It's like
but they don't have enough money,
Yeah.
especially to like put a down payment or I don't know.
Well, right. The place that Kirsten's talking about is super expensive.
Very expensive, and it was like a
And-
4-bedroom condo.
Yeah. And that's when Julie looks down at her ring,
Right.
her engagement ring.
Like, this costs a lot.
I could sell this.
Right.
I was just like, I'm surprised she hasn't sold it yet.
Yet, I know. I guess she really didn't want. That was like her last
I know.
piece of like money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I look like I have money still. I have this huge rock on my hand, and
Yeah.
but I'm still at a motel, which is disgusting.
Yeah. And she even says to Key, like, I'm not desperate.
Right.
You know, she's trying to keep face.
Yeah.
While they're discussing this, the doorbell rings and it's Charlotte.
Can I come on in? I should have called first. Yeah, you should have.
Yeah. And Julie gets up and she's like, oh, it's nice to meet you. Are you doctor or patient? How do you guys know each other? She's like, oh, I'm patient. And at this point, that's when
Yeah.
Julie looked at her ring and we know like she has to get to an appointment, but she's going to sell her ring.
Right. And Charlotte's like, oh, who's that? And Kirsten says, that's my dad's wife. And she's like, I should have known by the size of that ring.
Yeah. And we know Charlotte just wants to get to know everyone Kirsten knows.
Right. Anyone who has any money.
So she can use them. So Julie takes off and Charlotte's like, oh my God, I hope I didn't disrupt anything.
Are you hungry? Yeah, I'll have some salad.
I'm starving.
I'm starved.
It's like,
Oh, her face I just want to slap her.
ew.
Bitch slap her right in the face.
Ew. Yeah. So later that night, we shoot over to Summer.
College fair, right?
Yeah. Well, Summer's trying to get Marissa to go to the college fair. And Marissa's making up excuses, but she's like, oh, I have a trig test tomorrow. I can't go. And Summer's like, fine.
Right.
I will tell everyone you say hello. So they go to the college fair and Seth and Summer are cute and they're talking about like brand recognition and
And she's saying how Cohen can't possibly go to like a Northeast school because it snows and he would never last a day in snow.
which is funny because he hates Orange County so much.
Yeah, you would think he would want to
And
go
he's-
somewhere polar opposite of that.
And he's talked about, you know, he definitely would like to get out of there. So the Northeast would probably be
Probably be his best bet.
his best bet. Yeah. And Ryan doesn't know which one to start at. So
He doesn't know what he wants to do.
yeah. But
Don't we all?
of course, I know. Of course, Sandy and Kiki are going to push Berkeley because that's where they
That's
went.
where they went. They met and they fell in love.
Yeah. So
It's
they
a
go
good
to
education.
I know. So they go and talk to the Berkeley table and they're like, oh, he's strong in math and sciences.
Yeah.
And he likes architecture.
And the
Architecture.
rep was like, oh, well, we have a great program for that.
Yeah. And as soon as he says that, Dean Hess enters the room.
It's like he had the Ryan radar. I know. It's like zooms in on him.
and Sandy turns around to go stop him.
He's
Like
like,
his first set of words with him.
No, bitch.
Yeah. And he's like, what is he doing here? I'm calling security. And Sandy's like, I cleared this with Dr. Kim.
Right. Like, give me your, what do they call it?
Yeah, I know.
Why can't I think of what it's called?
It's like, what is it?
Not like
Permission
it's
slip?
not like a warrant, but like
No,
give
I
me
know.
like your
authority slip
Right.
or whatever.
Whatever it
Sorry,
was.
guys.
Sorry, guys.
Scream it right now.
Happy New Year, right? I mean, our brains are a little foggy. We had off for a week, so
I know. We can't think of the word.
we can't think of the word.
You
But
know what we're
anyway,
talking about.
Sandy is like, no, we're allowed to be here. Ryan's allowed to be here. It's a public event, and we got permission. So step off.
Yeah, exactly. Step off.
Step off, Dean.
And he's just saying how, it doesn't matter. Ryan's never going to get into
Right,
anything.
because Sandy approaches him about the file. Like, we know you put something in his file. How dare you? Which we kind of talked about before.
Yeah.
But you're ruining his future. And he's like, oh, he already did that.
Yeah.
He did that himself.
And it's sad because Ryan hears this.
Yeah, he's like standing right behind them. And now you can tell he's defeated. Like, well,
And he storms off. He leaves the fair.
he's gone.
After, well, I don't know if it was after or
I think
before,
this was
during.
Oh, okay.
You know-
I was going to say the next morning.
No,
right?
I wanted to talk about at the fair with Taylor.
Oh, right.
Taylor and the dean are outside. We don't hear what they're saying, but they're clearly arguing.
Right. And Summer's like, it's a couple squall. Like, we know they're fighting. And Seth's like, I'm not too sure still.
Yeah. Like
Sucks.
maybe he's just telling her which college would be better for her. And she's like, I can't believe you still don't believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which it's like, come on, Seth.
Right. Like, be on the same team about
know.
this. Like, she has such a strong inkling about it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just take her word for it, which eventually, obviously, he does. But
Yeah. But shoot to the next morning.
yeah, it's the next morning, right?
Yeah. And Seth enters the pool house. He has coffee for Ryan.
He's freaking out.
Yeah, because like the bed's unmade. The bag, it looks like he packed up.
He's like, Ryan, where are you? And no one answers. But then he comes out of the shower and Seth's like, oh God, I thought you like skipped town again. That's your typical move when things get hard.
Yeah. And he's like, no, like, where would I go? And Seth's like, oh, good. Like, your tutor will almost be here. And he's like, I don't know. I called her. I'm done with that.
I'm done with that.
And he was like, oh, okay, taking the day off. And he's like, yeah, if anyone asks me in the library, he's like, oh, good. Some like solitude time. And he's like, no, I'm done with school.
I'm done with it all. Yeah. No
Just-
more tutor, no more school. I'm done.
Goodbye. And he walks out.
Yeah. And then like the next scene is him calling Marissa to tell her everything. And so she's concerned and she's like, what the hell are you going to do? And then Johnny comes over and they talk about that.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
well,
And they discuss how, Johnny's like, well, did you tell Ryan how he could be different? Because Marissa's like, he
Right.
could change he has a messed up family,
right. But he could be
He could
better
be
than
different. And Johnny's like, well, did you tell him that? And Marissa's like, well, no, he won't listen to me. So it's like a big theme is that Marissa is speaking up, but not really telling how she truly feels.
Right. She's speaking up to Johnny saying,
Yeah.
this is what I want, but she doesn't say it to the person that she should be saying it to.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
which is not a general Marissa. It is and it isn't.
I
like,
know.
it is innate in her to, like, care about someone's well-being. So maybe she's not saying it to him because she doesn't want to stir the pot or anything. But also, like, she generally says how she feels. So
I know.
maybe because it's Ryan,
Maybe.
it's a little more difficult. Like, I feel like if it was like Summer,
Yeah.
maybe she would be more like inclined to just say it to her face.
Yeah.
But
I mean, as we see, she does. It just took her a little while.
yeah.
Yeah. So Julie goes to visit that gorgeous
Gorge.
4-bedroom condo. And apparently the door was open, so she walked in and the realtor's like, oh, Mrs. Morgan.
And she's like, no, Mrs. Cooper Nickel Cooper.
And she's like, I'll take it.
And the realtor's like, wait, what? There's been a mistake.
This confused me a little
It's
bit.
a little confusing. She's like, oh, I thought you had the 2-bedroom in mind.
Garden view.
The garden view, which Julie's like, oh, that's the basement apartment.
Yeah.
Maybe did she check her finances or her credit and was like, oh, you can't afford this?
Yeah. Or did Kirsten give her a heads up? Because she's like, oh, you're Kirsten Cohen's referral.
Right.
I don't know.
I know.
you know? Or maybe you're right, checking the credit.
But because if Kirsten doesn't realize how little money Julie has, so she referred her to the condo. She's referring her to this. I would assume she would refer her to the bigger one.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
You know, it's confusing.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you guys can clarify, maybe you'll know better.
And then like I don't even think to make this so convoluted, but maybe this actually isn't the case at all. But she first thinks it's Miss Morgan. Did she call ahead of time and be like, "Oh, I'm Julie Cooper Nickel Cooper, whatever she's calling herself these days," and be like, "Oh, I'm actually interested in the garden view. I actually don't have that much money."
Yeah, maybe Charlotte called prior
Yeah.
and said, "I'm interested in that.
Right.
Can well, she's interested in that. I'm interested in the bigger one."
Because Charlotte
Maybe,
arrives, and as we know, Miss Morgan
she's expecting Mrs. Morgan.
is Charlotte.
Right.
And she's like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm going to be in town. And I was looking for a place to stay when I do work here." And she's
pissed.
of course she's pissed. And she's ready to pay cash.
Yeah.
You get
she's
that
like,
nice
has her duffel bag.
close.
I'm ready to pay my first payment. You know, the lady's like, I think we have a mistake here.
Yeah. But Julie leaves. She's like, "Charlotte, you can have it."
Yeah.
And storms out.
I'd be pissed too. I was like, wait, didn't I just see you like an hour ago and now you're here?
Yeah.
And you knew like the pamphlet was on the table.
It's so weird.
It's sketch.
And Julie's eyes are just so skeptical, as she should be.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's good with skepticism.
Because she's done seedy things.
Yeah. So
I think she can
knows.
pick up on it.
She's got that.
Yeah.
The twang.
The twang.
She's got that
The radar.
scandal twang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth is upset about Ryan and he needs to go tell Summer about it. So he's looking all over school for her. And he finally finds Summer and she's in the corner of the lounge area and she's writing a letter. And Seth is like,
It sounds like this big theatrical poem.
Yeah.
He's like, "Where are you getting this from?" She's like, "Oh, I got it from the season finale of the Valley."
well, yeah. I mean, yeah. But he says, like, we need to table your Taylor stuff for a second.
Right.
And we need to talk about Ryan. And she's like, "Oh, I already know that he quit school. Marissa told me." And so she's like, "I have a plan." And he's like, "All right, well, we'll see about that."
Yeah.
Yeah. Kiki and Sandy, they quickly discuss. We see a scene of them quickly discussing that Ryan has fired his tutor.
Yeah, she got a call from the tutor, and the tutor's looking for her payment for the final payment.
He's got some balls, man.
Yeah, right.
To just cancel his tutor and
Cancel
not
his
tell his
tutor.
parental
I guess
units.
because it's so funny his relationship with them. Like
I know
they are his parents as much as like they love him and they gave him this wonderful life. But I still feel like he thinks of them as like just people, even though they are his family.
like just adults.
They're just like adults that I really love and that they're great people. But like I'm still I'm trying to be an adult myself.
I'm still an independent.
Yeah, it's like he put 2 feet in, but sort of like tippy-toed a little back because he doesn't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
And as you can see later on, he's trying to escape at all times when it just doesn't work out for him.
Right.
So maybe that way when you don't get you get close but not close enough to like the parentals
Doesn't
where
hurt
it
as
does
much.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, he's supposed to be at the library, but he's at
is
the
not.
diner and he's looking for jobs in the newspaper. And Johnny shows up.
Randomly. Just in the neighborhood.
Heard they have great burgers.
Yeah. He's like, "Where'd you hear that, Marissa? Where do you hear to give me a lesson?"
Yeah. And
Because he knows that that's really Marissa's only friend, especially at the school.
yeah.
That he's like, oh, she probably told him.
And also Ryan is like, "No offense, dude, but you don't know me."
You don't know anything about me. We just met.
And Johnny's like, "I'm not going to preach to you or anything."
Right. He's like, "I'm not trying to, but if you need help, I can help you."
Yeah. And he tries to be like, talk to him on this human relatable level. Like, "Oh, you know, I don't really have a plan.
Right.
I'm hoping to get sponsors from
He's
my
like, "I don't want to go
surfing."
to college either."
Yeah. And Ryan's like, "Well, at least you have a plan because you have this whole surfing thing," which we learn now that Johnny is a surfer.
A surfer.
Yeah. And he mentions how Johnny's uncle, runs a commercial fishing boat and he could talk to him
Right.
for Ryan if
And
Ryan went
see
to get a
if
job.
they need any if they have any openings.
Yeah. So I have to say, right, rewatching this, now that we're discussing it, and obviously I know things that happen, and I don't want to spoil things. So that's like the whole thing with this rewatch podcast.
Yeah.
But now I'm like picking up, and I'm like, was this done
Deliberately?
Yeah. But maybe not because of how Johnny reacts when Marissa confronts him.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
At this point, I really don't think so.
But the evil part of me is like, wow, Johnny.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? We then shoot to the first awkward dinner scene of this episode. Sandy, Kiki, and Seth are sitting in pretty much
silence
the dark.
and darkness.
Yeah.
With their very like bland meals, and it's really awkward. No one's talking.
Yeah, and Seth is making jokes about how Ryan probably joined a cult. He's drinking the Kool-Aid.
All these things.
And he's married off, and Ryan hasn't returned anybody's phone call.
Yeah, which is wrong.
Very wrong. Again, you fire your tutor, you were kicked out. So
these people probably think you just bailed and left town again. You went back to Chino or wherever you went, and that's it. You're never going to say goodbye.
And Kiki gets up to try to call his cell phone again, and that's when he enters.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, Ryan.
And then Seth's like, we were going to call an Amber Alert. Like, where were you?
Yeah, like just a little respect for the people that you live with that take care of you.
Yeah.
Like, just give them a heads up. Like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I just need to think and do my biz.
But then he presents a permission slip.
It's like folded up with a pen. He's like, here.
He like hands it to him. He's like, oh, I got a job today. And it's a permission slip for him to go join the boat crew.
Right. And Sandy says, you're underage. You're not allowed to do this. And he's like, well, that's why I need your permission. Yeah. And I'm going to start making my own decisions because I need to.
Yeah. And I'm asking you to let me go.
Right. Like, I'm asking you to just like back me up here.
Hits so hard.
Yeah.
And Sandy just looks at him and signs it.
And Kirsten and Seth are like, what?
What are you doing?
Yeah. But hey. If he doesn't sign it, he'll probably just forge a signature.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's in Ryan's like personality.
No.
It makes sense that he would just go to them off the bat and be like, hey, I'm talking to you like man to man. Just can you do me this solid and sign this paper for me?
But really, that is how he is. He's
that's
never lied.
He's never thought of it being differently.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But the next morning, he goes to the fishing boat. He shows the signature to Mr. Harper. And the guy's like, kid, you don't know what kind of work this is.
He's like, oh, we don't need part-timers.
Yeah.
He's like, but I'm going to do it full-time.
And I'm used to hard work. I worked construction. And the guy's like, fine. The boat's leaving tomorrow at sunset. Don't be late.
For 3 weeks.
3 weeks. That's the big time frame there.
Yeah.
And so Ryan's like, all right, well, I have to tie up some loose ends. Mr. Harper's like, don't we all?
Don't we all? Yeah.
Sandy and Kiki are discussing this whole situation, and I really loved this scene because it was a great walk and talk. Because Sandy came in from surfing, which we're like, oh, hard eyes, Surf Sandy.
Love Surf Sandy.
And they're discussing this whole situation, and he's like, I'm sticking to the plan.
Right.
Sandy wants to call out Ryan's bluff. But as they're discussing this, they walk.
Yeah, they walk like through the house, down the stairs into the kitchen, and they continue their conversation. And then Marissa comes in.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, hey. And she's like, what's happening? She knows nothing. I haven't spoken to Ryan in a few, days, pretty much.
And she's like, oh, Ryan is so upset over this whole Dean Hess situation.
Yeah, she has no idea what's even going on in his brain, which is horrible for a relationship that you have no communication. So then she unfortunately has to hear the news that Ryan got a job and he's leaving for 3 weeks, and they're having a send-off party. She's like, wait, where is he going? Like, poor girl.
I know.
Poor girl.
Like, your dad just left.
Yeah.
You don't have
fresh.
You don't have a house, a home to call your own.
Right.
And now your boyfriend's leaving. Mm-hmm. And you had to find out from his parental guardians.
Right. He hadn't even told her.
Yeah.
So yeah, that really sucks for her.
Yeah. Back at Summer's house, Seth walks in and she's at her computer and she's writing, this is the valley. Yeah. And she's writing this love note, and Seth's like, what are you doing? He's still unsure. However, he's going to up the plan.
In, though.
He's in. He purchases sidekicks.
Yep.
and they're going to fake Taylor out. They're going to send her a text. He got a room at the Seedy Mermaid Inn, which they make reference to Julie sleeping
Julie and Luke.
with Luke.
And possibly Teresa and Ryan conceiving a child that night, which I laughed out loud because I love, like, go back to that. Yes, please.
Let's go back to, let's joke about these things.
Yeah.
And Seth makes a really funny joke, like, hey, you know, if there's time, we could
go.
you know,
Or
not.
Or not.
Yeah. So they construct this text message and we have to wait and see.
I don't know
happens.
what my plan would have been, but I feel like everyone gave up their, like, stuff too soon, like their information too soon. I get, like, we want to, like, catch Dean Hess and we want to, like, take him down and we want Taylor to be taken down. But I feel like I don't know what my plan would have been, but I don't think I would have had Taylor, like, confronted Taylor that quickly. And then the later with the Sandy and him, the fake out, that was also very quick for me. I kind of wanted us to get, like, a little bit more, like, dirt in there, and kind of maybe Summer was really playing up. Like, I didn't want Summer to give it away just yet.
Okay.
That she knew, at least.
Okay.
But that's just me.
I think I see what
Again,
you're
though,
saying.
don't know what my plan would have been.
Yeah.
You know, my evil plan, don't have one, but
Yeah. I think they're also just trying. Well, obviously.
they also have to
not-
work quickly, too, because of Ryan.
Ryan, right. This is the whole plan is to, one, catch Dean Hess, but two, get Ryan back in harbor.
Right.
So they have to work really fast, especially now because he's leaving on his fishing boat.
And they think that all of their work, well, they don't know yet. But
Yeah. But they have to work fast. Marissa is waiting for Ryan in the pool house, and she confronts him
she's pissed.
right away, as she should be.
Yeah, she should.
Because I probably would have reacted the same way. And Ryan's like, you need to understand what I'm going through. I need to make a change. And she's like, no. She doesn't really express herself, but she's like, she doesn't want him to go.
She's just she's very angry
Yeah.
in this episode.
Yeah.
Which, as I said earlier, it's not generally her, like, go-to anymore, at least.
Yeah.
But you know,
this, I
she's
feel,
a teen and
is
she's losing
warranted.
her boyfriend, and
So it's
yeah,
coming
like
out of
she's
left
like,
field.
come on, you're running away.
Yeah.
Again.
Right. It's not going to change anything. Back at where Julie is staying, Charlotte arrives. Well, we see Charlotte talking to her little beau.
Yeah, she's like,
in the car.
everything's good.
Like, Julie's falling for it. We got it. Trust me on this.
Yeah.
She's
she
so
comes to her
desperate.
door and she's like, oh, I got your information from the realtor. Hope you don't mind. And Julia's like, I live in a shithole. Why are you here?
Yeah. And Charlotte's like, can I come in? And she's like,
no.
no.
Absolutely not. It's disgusting here.
Yeah. But she says how Kiki told Charlotte Julie's situation, which the thing is, Kiki doesn't know about Julie's situation.
No, so it's like it's a little confusing.
Yeah. And she says that I bought you the condo
I put it in your name.
because your story touched me.
And also, you know, we can keep a spare bedroom when I come home occasionally.
Yeah. And Julie's like, there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Right. Like,
and
I
especially a free
know-
condo.
Right, exactly. There's no such thing as a free condo.
Like, what's the deal here? But she hands her the keys.
She does.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows how this all happened?
Back at the Cohen's house, before we have our second awkward dinner of this episode, Ryan and
Yeah.
Seth are discussing all the weird schemes that they've tried to attempt in the past. And Seth tells Ryan, like, hey, listen, what if we could get you back in harbor?
Yeah.
Would you stay? And Ryan's like, it's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
And Seth's like,
Never say never.
Never say never. Justin Bieber. Wasn't that his thing? Never say never. But he's like, I have a plan in motion. And then the girls arrive, and Marissa's really apprehensive about going
she's
in.
reluctant to go. She doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. I don't want to say goodbye to my boyfriend. I'm also pissed at him and the whole situation.
And Summer's trying to be like really sweet. She's like, but this may be the last time you see him before he doesn't smell
Yeah.
like fish. Just try to make the best of
Like
it.
pickled herring.
Yeah.
I love that line. That was so funny.
Yeah. So then we go to this really awkward dinner.
Very intimate. Just
and it's beautiful.
beautiful. Just the family and the girlfriends.
Mhm.
That's it.
And Kirsten made homemade pad thai with tofu.
Delish.
Which they're trying to make small talk. And Sandy's like, I love the tofu.
Yeah. And then Marissa's like, I'm fine with it as long as it doesn't smell like fish. I'm off fish for now.
Yeah. And then Summer has her funny line about parrots. And she thinks they're cute.
That was so funny.
Seth's face is just like, oh my God, these are good tries.
This is not happening.
But Kiki's trying to be supportive. She's like, tell us about your
She's like, tell us
captain.
about everything. Tell us about the boat. And
that's when it comes out that it's Johnny's uncle.
so Marissa's pissed again.
Yeah, and she's like, I can't believe
I
Johnny
can't
got
believe
you
he
the
would
job.
do that. Yeah. So she like gets up right away. She barely stays for this dinner.
So she storms off. Ryan tries to talk to her, and she's like, don't go. And he doesn't go after her.
No, he doesn't.
And then while Seth and Summer are sitting at the table, Summer's bag vibrates, and Taylor took the bait.
We're in.
Taylor took the bait.
Yep.
Which is like super exciting. So the next morning, we have Kiki and Sandy. They enter the pool house because it's the day that Ryan's leaving.
Aww.
And Ryan is packing. And they're like, are you sure you have to do this? And Sandy's thinking to himself, like, oh man, my Jedi mind meld trick.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. And Ryan says something super sad. He's like, I may not be an Atwood, but I'm not a Cohen.
Right. I'm just a nobody.
I don't know what I am.
I don't know what I am. That's so sad.
I know. But of course, the Cohens and their old holiness are like, our door's always open.
Yeah. Like they're trying to give him hope. Like, so what? You'll just go to a community college and then transfer to a four-year school like everyone else, and nobody will even know. And Ryan's like, what's the point?
What's the point? I'm screwed.
I'm screwed anyway. But you're not, dude.
You have to keep trying, Ryan.
Yeah, that's Sandy. I mean, I know that's tough.
I know. And we're not raising teenagers.
Right. So I can't even imagine.
So for us to be like, geez, guys. No.
Right. And I didn't adopt a teenager that lived in Chino and like mother's an alcoholic and brother is a dirtbag and no one ever amounted to anything. And he's the only one that could potentially do it. And you're like, no,
so much potential.
Right. You're right there.
Yeah.
Just like 9 more months of
I know.
school and
Just
you're good.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marissa finds Johnny at the beach. He's surfing with Chili.
Yeah. And she's pissed at him.
Yeah, so she confronts him like, oh, I cannot believe you got Ryan the job with your uncle.
He's like, I'm confused.
And Johnny's like, you're welcome. Glad to help.
Yeah. But then, as Marissa usually does, she's like, you're right. I shouldn't be focusing my anger on you. It's not your fault. You were just trying to help.
Yeah.
And he's like, again, why aren't you telling Ryan any of this? So before he leaves, she runs. This part made me laugh because she literally runs down just to yell at him and then leaves.
Yeah, because she's like, I don't even know where he is.
Right. And he's like, well, I do.
And Johnny brings Marissa to the fishing boat. She confronts Ryan and she finally says her words.
Everything she wanted to say.
But she has some good points. She's like,
She does.
oh, you remind me of my dad
Right.
who just left on a boat
Do you remember that? Because I do.
because you're a coward.
You're a coward. Yeah. Which is true.
Yeah.
It's 100% true.
And running away never fixed anything or helped him either.
No, it never. I mean, this is the second time he's run away. Well, I mean Jimmy, but this is also like the second or third time Ryan's run away too.
No, I know. It's nice to see the chino sweatshirt, the gray zip up.
Always.
Yeah.
He's got like a different tee under it.
Yeah,
though.
it's not the wife
It's not
beater.
the wife beater,
It's just
but
a white
it's still
tee.
white.
We see you. Yeah. But obviously this strikes a chord with Ryan. And while she's saying all of this, we see Julie moving in or just entering her new condo with Charlotte.
With Charlotte, her new BFF.
And Charlotte brings a bottle of champagne to
She's
celebrate.
like, let's pop it. And Julie's like, wait, aren't you sober? And Charlotte's like, oh, yeah.
And she's like, rolls her eyes. She's like, oh, right.
Right. Like, oh, that's my thing. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
Do you have one job, Charlotte, is to be a sober person, and you are failing at it.
You're doing a really bad job. But she's like, okay, you go get glasses. I'll just have water or whatever she says she's going to have. As she goes off, her boy toy calls and she's like, we're in.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. What? Good with what?
Good with what? We still don't know.
We still don't know. Back at the hotel, because as we know, at the Mermaid Inn,
The Mermaid Inn, yes.
since Taylor took the bait, we have Seth and Summer. They're looking out. Seth is peeping, even though you're supposed to just peep in a window.
Right,
He's
yeah.
peeping out the window. Taylor arrives and she knocks. And Summer's like, hey, skank.
I love that.
And,
Hey, skank.
and says, like, you're busted. We caught you. And Summer, I mean,
Taylor won't even give it up.
she's
like,
so good.
You guys have nothing. And I'm like, yeah, you guys have nothing. So what are you doing? That was my like gripe about it was you don't have hard evidence. I was waiting for you to get the hard evidence before you use it.
That's
Like,
true.
you know, I was
That's
like,
true,
oh,
that's true.
get them like kissing or get them like touching
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other
yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that. So that's why I was like, let's not go forward with this plan just yet because you don't have that proof to show to Hess and to show to Taylor. Like, we got you.
Yeah.
So she says, that's how I interpret it. We have photos of you. It doesn't even need to show Taylor them.
Which is hysterical.
Which we don't even know. Maybe they did show her pictures when they, you know, go
No,
to the next
but
scene.
you're right. I think they... How many times have I seen this episode? And that's amazing how you'll just watch it and not really think.
Yeah,
and you're like,
no.
oh,
like,
yeah, let's go
yeah,
through
that's
the
what
motions.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah. But they tell Taylor they have proof and that Summer has a huge buddy list and a big mouth.
Right. And finally, Taylor's like, okay, what do you want from me? I'll do it.
Yeah. And they want the ban on Ryan lifted.
Right. Which it's like, what her power of that. I guess we
'Cause
see
it's
in the
Dean.
next scene. Right.
Yeah. So Sandy goes and visits the dean. And I know this is like a ridiculous situation, but I do like how firm Sandy
I love
is.
how Sandy handled it. I just think that, again, for me, it was too soon. He probably,
Yeah.
as a lawyer, should have had hard evidence, but he's really good at scaring, so it worked anyway.
And not only that, he knows. I mean, the Dean knows he's guilty.
Right. Right. There's really nothing.
He couldn't hide it.
He could keep denying it until he's blue in the face, but Sandy knows that something is happening, and he knows that something is happening.
And Taylor already admitted all of it.
Right. And she's afraid, and she's going to go to like the authorities and say something.
Well, she doesn't want it coming out.
She doesn't want it
Yeah.
coming out.
And so it's funny because Sandy has the sidekick. He's like, technology's a bitch.
He's like, how do I open this?
And he pretty much says, listen, you should get one of these, get on Craigslist, and get yourself a job on the East Coast.
Yep.
Which is so crazy to me because you could catch this guy, but we're all going to keep this quiet just so we can get Ryan back in.
Right. It's like you probably should like alert the authorities that
It's
this
so
person,
inappropriate.
Right. Not that he's never like touched her inappropriately or anything. It's all been consensual.
No, I know, but she's
But
a minor.
She's a minor,
Yeah.
and this should be on his permanent record.
Yes, exactly. And the way he approaches it, he's like, oh, please tell me what you need to tell me. And then says, oh, she's an aggressive girl.
Right?
What? It was only
And
one
it was
kiss.
only the one kiss.
She came on to me.
Yeah. And Sandy's like, that's not true.
No.
We know that's false information.
Yeah, this could look really bad on your record.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, while Sandy's handling this, we see Marissa at the diner. She's crying. Because she just told Ryan how she feels.
Right. I'm sure she feels badly for a lot of reasons, especially because Ryan just left and now she like got everything out and she probably feels badly for what she said. And then her two besties come and they're like, what's wrong, Riss? Are you okay? She's like, well, Ryan just left and
they're like, oh, shit.
Our whole plan was for nothing if Ryan just left. I can't believe it. But Ryan comes back.
Yeah. And he's so sweet and he apologizes and he's like, I don't know what my future is, but I know it's with you.
Yeah. And she's like, all right, sit down.
And it's so sweet. And then she's happy again. And then Ryan, Seth, and Summer are like, we have really good news and we have bad news.
Right.
You're back in harbor.
And that's the good and bad news.
Yeah.
Is that you're back in harbor.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But Marissa is not back in harbor.
Right. Which it's like, you can only do so much, kids.
Yeah. I mean, the whole board was against her.
Right. She's like, I had the entire town sign a petition for me not to be at harbor, so it's fine.
It's totally fine. And then they have a really sweet Core 4 moment on the beach walking.
Yeah.
They're making jokes about jobs Ryan could have had. Bounty
Yes.
hunter, bullfighter.
Mm-hmm. It's cute.
It's cute.
Love Core 4.
So it was a good ending.
It was. Yeah.
You know, I feel like every episode was just like, okay. Like, I mean, last week with the whole Dean situation, but a lot of these episodes so far, I feel like are setting us up for, okay, we have a clean slate. What's to come?
Yeah. We still have the pressing issues of Charlotte.
Well, yeah.
So, and then as, people who have seen the show before, we know other scenarios that come about of the characters that we've met.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're setting it up
Mhm.
slowly but surely. We'll
Mhm.
get there.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. So,
Okay, let's take a break.
sure.
We're back.
Yay.
We're going to bring you some
Tea.
Tish tea. Hey, ladies, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Here's my trivia for 3-5. Chili wears a shirt with the inscription Big Japan, which is the name of Adam Brody's group.
Oh, yeah.
Sandy mentions tofurkey during dinner. When Adam Brody played Dave on Gilmore Girls,
Yeah.
Mrs. Kim offered him tofurkey
Love.
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because he was a vegetarian.
Mm-hmm. The Perfect Storm, the title, alludes to the 2000 movie about a fishing boat caught in a horrendous
Yes,
storm.
I remember the movie.
This episode has a rating of 9.2 on TV.com
Wow, that's pretty high.
and a 7.7 on
I
IMDb.
find the IMDb's are usually lower.
Yeah. Thank you, Tish.
Thanks, Tish.
We had some comments and questions from our girl Vic, aka Muse Chick, which Jalance thought it was News Chick
I
this whole
love
time.
that. That
So
cracks
funny.
me up.
So News Chick, tomato, tomato. No, just kidding. Damn, that Ryan is good with words.
Very.
I can't stand Charlotte, bitch. I love how Kirsten is this amazing chef now, and they don't even know how to eat her food.
Right? They don't even know what any of them. It's like they get takeout all the time, so like they're cultured in knowing what to eat, but like when she makes it for them, they're like, wait,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I know. My MVP is Sunday, Summer and Sandy,
Oh, cute.
for putting Dean Hess in his place and setting the trap in the first place.
Definitely.
Why do you think Seth didn't believe Summer? We'll start with that
I know.
one.
And I felt like someone might ask us this.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like what he said though, she wants to believe this.
That's how I took it too.
You know, he's like, oh man, maybe she's making this up because not that like she's actually fabricating it, but that she maybe wanted to see something that didn't happen.
Yeah, and he, Seth does say how he does love a good scandal.
Yeah, and he does eventually help her.
Yeah, it's not like he's totally turned off from it. He's still
he's
listening
not.
to her.
He's appeasing her.
Yeah,
He's not like, oh, Summer, now you're crazy.
right. He never says you're crazy,
Which is good.
Yes.
Never say that to your partner.
That's right. Exactly. She also asks, did you think Johnny was going to convince Ryan to stay or that Marissa was going to say nice things to Ryan when he was leaving?
Did I think Johnny was going to convince Ryan to stay? I mean, when he does first sit down, even Ryan says, like, you get the impression he's saying in his head, like, oh, what'd she put you up to? Did she put
Right.
you up to this? To like kind of convince me, like man on man, I guess, because he's probably like, oh, well, she's not going to ask Seth to do it because it's like too close quarters. He's like his brother. So maybe an outsider's perspective.
Yeah.
That's how I guess I would interpret it. What was the other part about Marissa?
Did you think that she was going to say nice things to Ryan when he was leaving?
Yeah, actually I did.
You did?
I did because I felt
She
like
was so angry.
She was, but I felt like the way Johnny was saying it, he's like, oh, just tell him how you feel. So to me, I'm like, yeah, she just wants to say like, I'm going to miss you. That's why I'm so mad.
Yeah.
But then when she says the whole thing about Jimmy, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. I forgot how that whole played out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did initially think maybe she was going to have some lovey-dovey words and send him on his merry way. I obviously knew he didn't stay, but he didn't, leave
Go.
for an extended amount of time. So,
Yeah.
I didn't remember how that conversation went. But hey, it worked. Whichever way.
Thank you, both
Thanks,
of you.
Vic and Tish.
We had a sweet message from at AAW3115. They are a new listener and they're trying to keep up. They have watched the OC. This is the second time in a row they're watching.
Wow.
And they're trying to catch up. Sent us a really fun site, a page, the OC, the 10 most hated supporting characters, which I'm not going to read.
Is it spoilery?
Yeah, but I was definitely surprised. I'll share it with you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely
Well,
talk about it
we will,
as it
we will.
comes.
But I wanted to shout AAW3115. Thank you for listening.
Thanks. And thank you for listening and staying with us.
Yeah, and also just reaching out. We always love to hear from you guys.
Love it.
So,
Even if you're just like, hi, listen to your podcast. That's like the best
oh
feeling
my
in
God,
the world.
please, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. No. Just some music in this episode. Arenda Fink, Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, and
Yeah.
Dandy Warhols.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. How was your fashion this episode?
I loved Summer's, I think it was navy blue, and it had like a bunch of floral patterns on it. With
Did
a
she wear the
leather
college
belt.
fair?
Yeah, I really loved
I
that. And her
loved
hair looked
that.
really, really good in that scene too.
I loved Julie's pool attire. Her blue
Fabulous.
hat. Yes.
She looks great. I loved, even though it wasn't my favorite shirt, just seeing Ryan in like a button down at the school fair was really cute. I was like, oh, my little heart. He's so adorbs.
We definitely have to give a nod to the sidekicks.
Oh, so many sidekicks.
So many
and that was
sidekicks.
studded. Summer's was all full of studs.
I know. And fun fact about the sidekicks and this episode, in 2005, there was the official fan club of the OC. It was called the OC Insider.
Ooh.
And there was this awesome contest where all you had to do was fill out this form, like basic information, your name, email, birth date, and all of that. And then your submission went out, and the prize was a sidekick too.
Oh, cool.
So this went hand in hand
Gotcha.
with this
Fancy.
episode, and it was obviously a lot of product placement.
Definitely. Psychic.
Psychic. And Dean Hess's name, when you zoom in on Taylor's, is Dartman for you.
Dartman.
Dartman. Yeah.
Ew.
Ew, gross.
Gross. Oh,
But yeah, all the sidekicks in this.
love that.
Yeah.
I also loved during the awkward final goodbye to Ryan's dinner, Marissa had that like champagne golds eyeshadow on her lid with like her tan skin and her hair. I was just like, girl, I'm liking the way you're looking.
I love her hair.
Her hair is fabulous.
So good.
Nothing changed about that. We love her hair this season.
Yeah.
She's got great hair in general, but this season, the long and the layered,
Yeah.
it's so good.
I do love Taylor's monochromatic pink ensemble.
She always seems to be wearing something
The
like
collar
that.
shirt
Yeah,
and
that-
the little sweater.
It literally matched absolutely perfect.
I know.
Like the color of the sweater, you could barely even see it on the shirt because it
Yeah.
matched so well.
Yeah.
I liked Marissa's that striped strapless dress. It had like the sage and the pale orange when she was running after the boat, running after Ryan, I should say, at the boat.
Yeah.
I like that on her. That was very summery and
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah. I did like Seth's green polo.
Was it lime green?
Mm-hmm. And I liked his
Typical.
navy polo too, the penguin one.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He wears,
typical
he wears a
Seth.
cute polo. I liked Kiki's bootcut jeans because she can pull them off.
She looks great. She's just got a good body for jeans.
Yeah.
They just like stick on her and
Yeah.
good stuff.
And then Surf Sandy.
Surf Sandy. I don't love that sweatshirt. He sometimes puts on that sweatshirt. I love the hoodless Berkeley sweatshirt. It's my go-to
the
Sandy
best.
look.
Yeah.
With the wet slicked back hair and like the shorts and the flips flops. That's my Surf Sandy. The blue sweatshirt that he wears, not my favorite, but you gotta give it to Surf
We'll take
Sandy.
it, though.
We'll take it.
Yeah. And then, as we mentioned when we were discussing the episode, Ryan's gray hoodie.
Yes. Classic.
Classic. Yeah. All right. How about some
Quotes? I date Cohen. My patience is infinite.
She's got Dean Hess in her pocket, front, and who knows where else.
Or also, Taylor says, it never ends well for the ugly one.
I know.
Bitch!
I love the tofu. Tofuna, tofurkey, toe bagel, cream, toe cheese. Too much?
Toe cheese.
Ew.
Toe cheese just makes me want to throw
It
up.
sounds like the crustiness in a nail.
Yeah, it's toe
Ugh.
cheese is disgusting.
Yeah.
I have, no, it's not a petition, dumbass.
When Ryan says, I may not be an Atwood anymore, but I'm not a Cohen either. I don't know what I am.
So sad. Also, Ryan saying, I got a job on a boat. That made me laugh.
Seth responding to breakfast when Kirsten's like, you're going to be exposed to a lot of things. And he goes, yeah, horny co-eds and alcohol poisoning.
It's so true.
I don't
That's
think they're going to
college.
have French fusion on the menu.
I just loved the quote, the place where Ryan may or may have not conceived Teresa's baby. That I really laughed out loud. So happy they said that.
Yeah, that was really good.
Where he doesn't smell like pickled herring.
Ew.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Hey, skank. Fave. I just love,
And when
she
she
calls
calls-
her skank all the time.
I know, and called her Taylor Trash.
She is Taylor trash.
Taylor Trash.
But she's not, but she is.
I know.
Like at this point, you're like, oh, Taylor,
Yeah.
making bad decisions.
Yeah. when Sandy says technology is a bitch.
It is.
So before we do our MVP and our shittiest,
Yes.
I have to spice it up a little bit.
Ooh, I'm
And
excited.
it's been a while since we've done something fun.
Yes.
So I'm going to send you a text message right now
Oh, here I go.
and open it up, and then we will do it at the same time. Here it comes. Power of
Here it
technology.
comes.
Is technology a bitch tonight? We'll see.
Okay. I am opening this BuzzFeed quiz.
We're going to take a BuzzFeed quiz. Classic BuzzFeed quiz. Which character from the OC are you most compatible with?
Are we doing it
At the same time, I figure.
quietly?
No, I'm going to read it out
Okay.
loud, and we're going to give our answers.
I'm like, quietly?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to post this too on our Patreon if you guys want to have fun and take an OC quiz. First question. First pick a mode of transportation.
Oh, it's hard.
Sailboat, motorcycle, car, bike. You can answer privately. I just wanted to read it for everyone. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That way it's not so boring of us just sitting in the quiet. Okay. The next question is, which house would you like to live in? Shows a picture of like a craftsman style, house that looks like the Coens, a motorhome, and then a modern looking home, I would say. Would you say that last one's pretty mod?
Pretty mod.
Pretty mod.
Yeah, it's got like the very sleek structure and square and
Yeah. Okay, the next question. If you had to give up one, you'd give up cigarettes, comics, purses, lipstick.
Oh, if I had to give up one, well, that's easy.
Yeah. Okay, pick a fun activity. Going to the beach, playing games with friends, drinking, or dancing. Which of these crazy things would you do for love? Break into a house, stand up for someone on a table in public, give an upside-down Spider-Man kiss, dress up in costume.
Okay.
Choose a song from the show that will define your relationship. California, Something Pretty, Pride, or Champagne Supernova.
That's a hard one.
I know. Okay, I got my answer. Do
Oh, mine's a good one.
you want to go first?
I got summer.
Me too.
The summary for summer is you'll have to meet her halfway in your fling/relationship, but it'll be totally worth it getting to know her for real. You need someone who will push you to get out of your comfort zone and grow up, and summer's definitely the perfect partner for that. That's funny. So I picked, this is hard. I picked car, even though
I did too.
I wish it was something else, I guess. I picked the first home because it was cute.
I picked second home.
And then I picked no cigarettes, even though I'd never
Same.
smoked. So
But I mean, if I had to give them up, sure.
if I had to give him up, sure. And then
Yeah.
I picked dancing as my favorite
Same.
activity. And then the Spider-Man kiss.
Same.
And then Pride by Syntax.
Oh, I picked Champagne Supernova.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got summer, guys. Let us know what you got.
I quizzed Ant before you came, and he got Ryan.
Oh my God, that's funny.
In Ryan's, you are someone who's drawn to adventure, who's usually down for whatever, and who definitely never needs to ask for directions.
Definitely.
Your perfect match, as a result, is the one and only Ryan Atwood. Prepare
Cute.
yourself for long bike rides and make-out sessions on the beach. Go
Hey.
Ant for getting Ryan.
Make out sessions on the beach.
That
That was fun.
I don't know. It's been a while since we've done like a stupid little BuzzFeed quiz.
I love BuzzFeed quizzes.
I know.
There was a point in my life, I think my sister really influenced me, but like we would sit next to each other and
take
then
them?
like I would go and then she would go and then I would go and then she would go. And just for hours, we'd be like, this is so much fun.
That's really
Doesn't
cute.
really mean anything, but
That's
it's
really
just fun to like see your favorite characters and themes and
I know.
it's fun.
We both got summer though. Adorbs.
MVP and shittiest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have mine.
I have mine as well.
Okay. So you want to do MVP first?
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Summer. Do you want to do that again?
No, it was summer.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got Summer for our quiz and Summer's our MVP. She was the detective.
She was so good.
She was really good.
Yeah.
She held her own and she gave it to Taylor straight. She just wasn't giving up even though Seth doubted her.
And she was so funny.
She has some of the funniest lines in this episode.
Yeah.
So I just thoroughly enjoyed her.
I just love how she will do anything for her friends.
She really will.
And she's done so many things for them. Like, just not to go back to season 2, but she saved Chris McCaw.
She did save Chris
She
McCaw.
just wants to get Ryan, like, all
right,
the...
and she wanted to save Marissa's reputation with the social chair, and now she's like, no, Ryan is your best friend and my friend, and like we should do what's right, and especially because she can't stand Taylor, so it's like a win-win in her situation.
Yeah,
so she just wants to take them down while actually benefiting Ryan. So
right,
it all works out.
Yeah,
which is great.
Do you have your shittiest?
Oh, I do. I had struggled, but then I was like, wait, no, I know who it is.
Yeah, mine is, I think...
It's going to be different?
I think so,
okay,
yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1, Ryan. You know, it's funny that you say Ryan, because in the beginning of the episode, and pretty much until like that last minute, I was like, Ryan, you're not thinking with a clear head, bud.
Right, like you're not a shitty person.
No.
I love you, Ryan. But in this episode...
yeah, I felt
not the greatest at communication, bud.
Right. And I haven't felt that way in a long time.
Yeah.
So for me to feel that way towards him, I was like, oh man, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
But then, you know, he comes back in the end, luckily. And then, you know what my thought process was? And it has nothing to against Marissa, but while he was like talking to the Coens about how he feels like he's a nobody and he's got nowhere to go, especially like with his future, I was like, I wonder how this all would have played out if he still was with Lindsay.
Oh,
I don't know what made me think of her, but I was like, I wonder, not to like knock Marissa, but because they have so many ailments in their relationship, like the stresses in their relationship, and then the whole shooting, whatever. And it's like, I was like, I wonder if they weren't together and Ryan, like, he used to really, really care about school. Granted, we know everything with the Dean Hess situation.
Yeah.
Really
put
a bad taste in his mouth about it. But I was like, I wonder how his thought, like, would he just be like, yeah, I'm on the right path still. None of this probably would have happened. Anything with Trey probably would have never happened, and whatever.
No.
Can't go back.
You can't.
That was just my initial thought. I was like, I don't know why I thought of Obo, but I did. And
Obo. Yeah.
She popped into my brain.
Yeah. I don't think they would have made it.
You don't think Lindsay and Ryan? I don't think so. I don't think so either.
It would have gotten real old.
It would have gotten ruined really, really quick.
Together? Are we
You're
together?
You're absolutely right. In a hypothetical.
Plus, with Caleb dying.
Yeah, she probably would have been like, she would have ghosted. She would like,
I think she would have left to Chicago earlier.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Why'd you pick Charlotte? I mean, for obvious reasons, but in this episode, she really didn't do anything weird.
She didn't because I couldn't really think of anything else. Anyone else, I should say. Dean Hess definitely deserves it at all times as well.
Well, yes.
You know?
Yeah.
But she's up to no good, and I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop because I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, again, I say this every week, but I don't remember the way her storyline progresses.
Yeah.
So every time we find her in another situation, I'm like, how is this going to end? I don't know. How is this benefiting her? Because in my head, it doesn't make any sense. These people are telling her, hey, we don't have as much money as you thought we did, so maybe you should back off.
Mm-hmm.
But she's still around. It's like, what is the motive?
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's just shitty overall.
She's spun herself a sticky web here.
She definitely did.
Uh-huh.
But she's assuring her lover it's going to be fine. They're going to get the money.
Yes.
Or whatever they're going to get.
Money.
Yeah. Right?
That's the goal.
That's the goal, is to get money.
Scam.
From these people.
They're scam
who are
artists.
very rich, even though they're not as rich anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Sandy and Kirsten still have a significant amount of money.
Yeah.
But nothing, like Julie has nothing like that, so.
Yeah. It's just using her as a tool.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a pawn. She's a little piece. Oh, yeah.
There's my little...
Yeah, right? Now she's like, she likes to give me little tiny
I know,
hints.
I'm not going to give you too much, but just a little like... Yeah. Okay. Is it the time of the week?
It could be that time, sure.
It is.
It's patron of the week. It's patron of the week. It's patron of the week. Who will it be? It's patron of the week.
Awesome.
Woo!
So glad to come back into the new year hearing that beautiful, beautiful song produced by Anthony Vicora.
Yes.
So this week, as we come into the new year, it's a special patron of the week because I have multiple patrons.
What?
Patrons of the week.
Mhm.
This is the first time ever in Patreon patron of the week history.
Uh-huh.
I have 4 patrons.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Holy moly.
So over the holiday break, we were incredibly fortunate enough to receive goodies in the mail, which
Yes.
you know how much we love goodies. When we get to go to the P.O. box and we open it and there's like not just mail, but there's a key for a package. You're like, wait, what?
So exciting.
It's the best feeling ever. I mean, everyone, right around Christmas
Everyone.
time, when you get a package in the mail, it's exciting. So we had 4 people that really sent us beautiful things. So the patrons of the week, we had Jessica. She sent us a beautiful holiday card of her gorgeous family with her. They're just so sweet and adorable. Letitia, we got a great package from her. She sent us cool mugs, and she sent Michelle the complete box series of the OC and just other goodies and fun things that we're going to do on a patron-produced episode. And then Nicole freaking made us cookies.
Oh my God, Nicole.
Oh my God. Beautiful, adorable winter-themed cookies.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
And then Vic, she sent us the sweetest little, I guess it's an ornament. Yeah,
yeah.
that has wine glasses on it because we
Yeah.
love wine and our
Yes.
names. And it's just absolutely so incredibly sweet. So in a play of the word squad, I call them the quad because it's 4.
Oh, snap.
I really was patting myself on the back with that one.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God, Alyssa, you're so clever. I was like, they're like the squad, but wait, it's 4, so it's the quad. I hope you guys are laughing at home because I'm laughing and I think it's great. But we honestly, truly appreciate
Yes.
everything that we've got, even just,
Thank you
just
so
sending
much.
us DMs and everything. We loved receiving holiday messages and we loved our gifts and it means so much. Like, speechless.
Yeah.
Love.
Tears.
Yes,
too.
tears
Like,
happened.
really.
Tears generally happen when we get a gift
I
from a
know.
PO box,
I know.
but these were really special. So thank you,
Thank
ladies.
you so much.
Thanks so
Quad.
much. The
Quad.
Squad.
I just think of working out your quads.
Quads, your quadriceps.
But there's 4 of them. It
But-
makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my spiel.
Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
All right. So with the new year, we're bringing something back.
I'm bringing old tricks back.
We're bringing old tricks back. And that includes haikus.
Yes.
So this is the haiku.
This is the most exciting part of my day right now.
Haiku for you.
For you. But it's season 3. You can't say haiku for you season 2 anymore. It's season 3.
I know. But this is the haiku for season 3, episode 6,
God.
The Swells.
Ew.
A weird crush occurs and summer is forced away. A harbor event.
What? Well, of course, it's a harbor event. But a certain crush has happened and summer is forced away? What? Oh, wait.
Oh, what?
Wait a minute.
What?
I think I have.
Do you recall something?
And I will say it off mic, so I will not spoil it for anyone. But
Mm-hmm.
okay, Michelle, with your haiku.
There we go. It's back.
The swells.
The
It
Swells.
sounds gross, like swelling of feet and ankles and
Mm-hmm.
swollenness.
You could go with that. Everyone's swollen.
Swollen. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone swollen?
Don't think
I'm
too
like,
much
wait,
into it.
what?
Don't think too much into
My
that.
brain hurts.
Yeah, don't think too much into it.
Oh my God.
So what do you think is going to happen? Light predictions, and not what you think, but
Right.
in terms of summing up everybody's storylines here.
There's a harbor event happening here.
There
So,
is, yeah.
It's not a quick, back to school carnival. We already had that. Maybe is it parent teacher conferences? We do that like semi early in the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we supposed to be in October yet, or no? We're still in early September.
No, I'm pretty sure we're like in November-ish.
We're in November.
Well, I mean,
guess that makes sense.
October, November, we're,
Yeah.
yeah.
There is no Halloween in this show. No. Yeah. that I always look forward to a Halloween episode, but
That's the one thing that
cannot happen. You know,
always disappointed me.
maybe it's a fall dance.
Okay.
No, it's not a fall dance. I'm sticking with my parent teacher conference.
Okay, so parent teacher conference.
We gotta go. Ryan's going back to school, right?
Yeah.
Against his better judgment, but he probably should. You know,
Yeah.
he definitely
And
should.
I'm sure he's happy to be back.
Yeah, he's like, all right, now I can get things back in order.
Yeah.
Back to his, regular scheduled programming with school.
Yep.
I want to say, I don't remember exactly, but I want to say a crush has formed on Marissa
Okay.
from our friend Johnny. Even though he has a girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
this will end. I have no recollection, so
Okay.
I know this path of that.
Yeah. But the line of events.
The line of events.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seth and Summer. Don't really know.
Uh-huh.
Charlotte, though, we gotta keep going with this.
Yeah.
She is gonna be super conniving. She's gonna get Julie wrapped around her finger. See, this is where I feel like I don't remember exactly, as we know, but Julie's a tough cookie. She's not dumb. Don't use her. So I feel like maybe Charlotte's really gonna try and manipulate her, but she's just not gonna
Fall
she's
for
not
it.
gonna take it yet, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't want to say too much.
No, don't say too much, but what you
really,
said-
my memory serves me nothing. So,
Okay, well that's good.
yeah. I know things that happen
Yeah.
with, Taylor and
Yeah,
Johnny. And I don't know things that happen with Charlotte. I don't remember how that pans out. So, what are Seth and Summer up to, though?
Yeah, what is their next thing they're going to tackle? Because they've been buddies,
Right.
taking down things, helping Ryan and Marissa with the hut,
Yeah.
Marissa's last night.
They've been really on the back burner as far as like having huge storylines. So I'm waiting for their stories to change
To
a
come in
little
the
bit.
front.
Yeah, like what is their obstacle for this season?
We will get it, I promise.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
Also, does a character come back next episode? The character that I've been waiting for to come? No?
You'll have to tell me off air. Liz is literally mouthing nothing. She's sticking her tongue out at me. I can't read your lips. Oh, yeah, because that wasn't just we heard that. I'm like,
You can cut that up.
yeah. I don't believe so. No.
Okay. All right.
Well, I like your predictions.
Thank you.
I look forward to next week.
Yeah,
when
maybe
we
I'll have
watch.
something better. Because at this point, I feel like, as far as I know, the only thing that's happening dramatically is the Charlotte situation. So we got to get into like new and fresh storylines.
Right. That's
Like,
what I was saying.
Yeah, we're going back to school with
Yeah.
Ryan. Marissa's at a new school. Seth and Summer don't have anything going on. They figured out that Taylor debacle. So
Right. Like that's what I
You know,
meant
it's
at the
fresh.
beginning. I mean, at the end of the first half of like, it's almost like we're starting new.
Yeah.
Things are kind of settled right now.
yes.
So we'll see how.
Except for Charlotte.
Well,
because
yeah.
as the audience,
And
you're like,
everything.
wait, what is happening with this lady?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Just don't know her.
Don't go here.
You just don't go here, Charlotte. I guess that means that her storyline. I mean, right now to me, it's very interesting because I'm like still wanting to know what's happening with her.
Yeah.
So
We'll find out.
yes, we will.
I promise you.
Thank you.
But thank you all for listening every week. And if you're new to this podcast, welcome.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
If this is your first episode, probably go back to number 1. But
But if you
just
know the
give me-
show,
yeah,
like, hey,
that's true. If you know the show
welcome.
and you just want this is your favorite episode and you want to listen, well,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
How you doing? If you like what you're hearing, you can check out our network, ittakes3network.com. That's our Patreon. We have lots of fun things happening over there. If you'd like to reach out and say hello, we are at Let's Talk OC on all of the socials. You would have a lot of trouble if you couldn't find us.
Right.
So
We're everywhere.
we're everywhere. And as a special treat, if you are not sick of this podcast yet, I'm going to insert the Patron of the Week extended Ants Mix at the end of this episode.
It's so good, guys.
So I hope you guys enjoy it. And we're happy to be back. And we will see you guys next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
It's Patron of the
It's
Week.
Patron of the Week.
It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week
Pigeon of the week.
Who will it be?
Pigeon of the week.